start. We're gonna do some yoga. Find a seat.
I hope you don't do any side bends.
Well, I got you. You're fine. So, find a seat. Sit up on something. Roll the shoulders. So we're not gonna do a whole bunch of meditation today. Roll the head around a few times. But if you're into meditation, 7:30 to 8 on Tuesdays and Thursdays on Instagram, roll your head the other way. On 7:30 to 8 a.m. I teach meditation, like a gentle stretching on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can message me and I can send you some details. Take your left hand to the floor, right hand up and over. Come back, right hand to the floor, left hand up and over. Come through middle, twist left. Just nice, gentle movements, twisting the spine. Come through center, two hands high, find length. Twist right. I can feel that heat turning on. Come through center, fork the fingers together, turn the palms forward, lift up. Exhale, chin to chest. Drop back. One time. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. We're gonna take it up to find length. So lengthen up, reach up, fill your lungs. Keep all that length and rest your hands on the thighs. Take a couple casual breaths. Don't make a big effort of it, right? Just starting out. Just notice the breath coming in, the breath going out. Nothing crazy here, nice and easy. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue rest. Let the cheeks get heavy. And then dial all your focus into your forehead. And just let that kind of relax. A little softness in the face. And if you're not sure if you're holding any tension there, the forehead in between the eyes, maybe you lift the eyebrows really high. And then as you breathe out, drop them low. It looks really silly, but maybe you do it one more time, lift them high. Breathe out, soften the face. Bring your attention to your back ribs. So often as we breathe throughout our day, it can be kind of shallow, breathing at the collarbones. And maybe throughout the day, we take a big expansive breath through the front and the side ribs. But there's all these subtle muscles that wrap around the whole spine to help you breathe. So now dial all that focus that you just brought to your practice to sort of your back wings. Expanding on the inhales, softening on the exhales. And even with 2 or 3 breaths there, you might already start feeling fatigued. And those muscles breathing into the back body. That's okay. That means you're waking them up. And now let all that breath build in the front of the chest. So breathing fully in, fill like you're trying to push out into a barrel with your rib cage. And then as you exhale, it's like a deflating balloon. And then filling up, just like wrapping the entire inside of that barrel. And then softening. One more. Big breath in, expand. Really push like the buckles of that barrel. And then shrink into it. And bring your hands together at the center of your chest. Tuck your chin slightly. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Quality of our life is dictated by the quality of our thoughts. And if we intentionally focus on things to be grateful for, it will dramatically affect the quality of our thoughts. So call something up and see it. Put a name to it. Deep gratitude. Flutter the eyes open. Interlace the fingers, let the index go, reach it forward and up. Big breath in. Exhale, fold over the legs. Let the hands part and just kind of drop down and fold. Inhale, back up, walk the hands, reach the hands up. Exhale, take the hands behind the back, lift the chest. Let the head fall back. On your next inhale, reach the hands forward and up. Reach up. Exhale, walk it down, fold over the legs. Tabletop. Walk your hands back a little bit. Kick your props out of the way. Hands and knees. And then take a little bit of organic movement here. Kind of roll around. Our dogs are full of energy today. We roll it around the other way.
Oh.
So one of the things I've noticed living online is that, like when everything first started, everybody was like, oh my God, my dog's barking. And they were like super worried about it, myself included. And I was like, hey man, I got a dog. Like that's okay. Thumbs forward, fingers out to the sides, rocket left and right. She barks, it's like that's what she does. We probably made some sort of movement, she wasn't sure, like, are those the humans?
Where are the humans?
Now you can stay here with this little left-right joint, or you can turn the wrist all the way forward, fingers all the way back on one or both hands. So it's your call. You can do both hands, or you can do just one at a time. I'll give you a halfway mark, and then you can kind of rock it forwards and backwards. And if you did just one hand, now we rotate so you have the other hand. I want to do some movement today. Nobody gave us requests. Katie asked for core. I think we're going to do
Hardcore core.
we're going to do quite a bit of movement today, which is fine. So now take the hands forward, just like normal. Turn the right palm up, the back of the hand in, fingernails down, facing the middle. And then you can kind of rock it left and right, or you can bend down and lengthen the elbow. So one of the cool things I think about when I think about teaching is that it's really nice to put yourself in a position that's challenging so that you can see how you deal with things like that. Take that hand, shake it out a couple times. Left hand firm to the floor, right hand, same position, fingers in the middle, palm up, knuckles down. You can rock it left and right, take a bend, Just kind of move with that elbow and that wrist. And so as we go through practice, if you're like, ugh, this is too much, notice why that came up. And don't judge yourself, right? It's okay. Sit back on the heels, tuck the toes, sit back on the heels. Grab the fingers, roll it around.
Our mats are the inverse.
Oh, they are the inverse. We've got blue and purple and blue. Take the hands to the floor, lift the knees, step the feet out for a malasana at the back of the mat. So if your heels lift way up, you can come up a little bit higher. If your heels stay firm to the ground, cool. If your heels lift, you can also roll your mat up a couple times and create a little bit more height in the heels. Put the hands forward and just breathe. So you can stay here exploring that nice flexion of the low back and the opening of the hips, or if you want to get a little bit into the wrists, take the left palm and tuck it in between your hip crease and pull the elbow in front of the thigh. So you can do one or two at a time. So it's
Your hip crease.
yeah. So palm forward and then turn it to the side. Grab your hip and then take the elbows to the inner thigh. Yep, that's it. That's
Okay.
it. This is just a nice little warm up of the shoulders and the wrists.
These are sick.
Sick beats, right? I told you. Okay, shake out the hands, walk out the hands, downward dog. Ready, set, go. Take a few pedals, drop a heel, lift a heel, sway a hip, swashbuckle. Let the feet fall all the way to the right. So you're on the inner left foot, the outer right foot, reach the left hand up and over. Swap it out. Hands to the floor, lift the hips, and then roll the feet over, inner right foot, outer left foot, right hand up. And then swap it out. Take two hands to the floor, down dog for just a beat. And then roll over to the outside and the inside. Take the left hand long and bend into the knees, push into the shoulder, and then lengthen it out. One more time. Bend down. Like a little squat sideways, and then lift it up. Two hands to the floor, downward dog. Steady breath. And then roll to the other side. The right hand reaches diagonally instead of up. And then squat it. And then reach. One more time. Squat. We got a little cheat on the wall, and then reach. Hands to the floor, downward dog. Lift the right foot high, bend the knee, stack the hip. Level the hips, do a little pigeon tap. So we're gonna pull the right shin forward, tap the shin down, just pause, pull the heart forward, the hips down, and then push it all the way back. Three-legged dog, bend the knee, stack the hip. Yeah. Do that two more times. Bring it forward, slow and controlled. Drop the shin, hips down, heart up. Push it back one more time. Bend the knees, stack the hips. So it's like this big swing, right? Pull it forward, shin down, drop it. Take the left hand to the center of the mat, reach the right hand up. Sick beats, right?
Sick beats.
Hands to the floor. Lift the front foot all the way up and back, and then lunge it forward. Drop the hips. Now we find a twist. Left hand down, right hand up. Just like that pigeon, except now we're going sideways. I don't even know what that means. Two hands down, wide legged forward fold. Turn to the side and fold. No big deal. Kind of checking in. Lunge to the front, coming back. Drop the hips, drop the knee, arms back and up. And we're gonna do a modified warrior 2 here. So turn the left foot on a diagonal, open the arms up out to the sides. Oh, you're not in frame, Katie. I'll have to fix that for you. And then reach the right hand up. It's like a reversed warrior 2. Except we're on the knee. Hands to heart. Turn the chest forward. Straighten that back leg back. grab the shin, or the thigh rather, push the chin to the chest as you push the pelvis forward. So this movement of curling the tail forward and cat the spine, so you give us that psoas stretch through the left hip. And then half split, soften and fold over the right leg. Bring it back forward, standing split. Lift the left foot way up, fold over the right leg. Roll that left ankle around a few times. Lunge, soften the knee. Left foot down, hands to the floor. Right foot all the way back, three-legged dog. And then drop it down. Shakes the head no. Lift the left leg. Bend the knee, stack the hip. It's those little pigeon taps now. So level the hips. Soften the left knee into a pigeon. Drop down for a beat, not long, just kind of warming that hip. And then shoot it all the way back, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Use a big sweep of the left hip. Pull it all the way back, pigeon. Hips down, heart up, shoulders back. So think cobra or Urdhva Mukha in that. Take it all the way back, three-legged dog, bend the knee, stack the hip. One more time. Level it out, bring it forward. Touch down, right hand center of the mat, left hand up. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but Katie and I are both like purring. Like all these like little movements, we're like, hands to the floor, three-legged dog. Tuck the back toes, lift it all the way back, just for a beat, to swing it back through, low lunge. Drop the hips, heart forward, right hand down, left hand up. See what I mean?
That was loud.
Bring the hands back down, drop the back knee, swing the hands back and up. Whoopsies. Anjaneyasana. Now think about your right foot, it's the one behind you. Turn it to the corner of the mat, and then take the arms out to a capital T. Flip the right palm up and dance it back. Come back through center, hands to the floor, lift the back leg, turn, wide-legged fold to the center of your mat. I feel like I missed something there. What was it?
Half splits.
Half splits. Dagnabbit. That's okay. Bring it back forward. I did forget the half splits. Now, no, here we are. Drop the knee. Now it's half splits.
Wow.
I think that's where I was before. Because now we're going to swing it forward to a standing split. Lift the back leg, fold over the left leg. Maybe roll through that right ankle now. Forward fold, 2 feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart and pause. 2 solid breaths here, nice and easy. Fully in, fully out. Breathing in, softening out. Stereo B, chair pose. Drop the tail, lift the arms, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Find your own pace here. If you lose it, catch up. It's fine, no big deal. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. We're gonna do 2 of those. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant. We're gonna vinyasa. However you choose, step or hop. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Little riff here, right leg up, bend the knee, stack the hip. Tap your right tricep. Oh, a little tickle. Tap the right tricep, take it back up. Tap the nose, take it back up. Tap the left tricep, lengthen the leg, reach the left hand up. Hand to the floor, stay here, let the hips go down. Nice little stretch. Take your left hand to the floor, drop the hips, feel the stretch through the outer right hip and the IT band. We're going to swing this leg all the way back to a flip dog if you want. So push, lift, and bend the right knee. Stay here or flip over flip dog. Getting crazy. This is no longer a sun B. Hands forward. Warrior one. Take the right foot back to the right wrist. Hands to hips, heart, or up. Take a breath. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Pull the shoulders together. We're gonna come into a warrior three here. So keeping the hips square, lean over the right leg, lift the left foot up. You can lift your fist off the tail if you like. Uh-oh. Coming back down into our warrior one. Drop the back foot, reach the hands up. Cradle the head with the hand like a hammock, pull the shoulder blades together. Lift the lungs. Keep all that length in the chest and the spine and take the hands up. And then chaturanga, hands to floor. Right foot back, keep it lifted or lowered. Lower through chaturanga. Pull through up dog. Roll back. Down dog, nice and easy. Left leg up. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Take a wiggle. Left tricep, breathe it out as you tap. So breathe it up. Tap the nose. Shoot it back. Right tricep, hold, straight leg, right hand up. Sorry, Katie's got a wall. Lift the hips. Now keep the legs the way they are. Take both hands to the floor and drop the left hip a bit. We're coming all the way to a flip dog now. So push that left foot all the way back. I'm gonna move over, bend the knee, stack the hip, take a flip. Or stay in the bent knee, three-legged dog. Your call. Transitioning to warrior one. Two hands to the floor, left foot, left wrist. Hands to hips, heart, or to the sky. Hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Pull the arm bones back, pull the heart up, and then fold warrior three. Lift the right leg, fold over the left leg. It's a high gravity day today. Warrior one, soften the right knee, right foot back, hands high. Hammock the head, elbows out, shoulders together, heart up. Lift the shoulders out of the pelvis. Tuck the belly in, knit your ribs in. Take a breath in, reach the hands high. Exhale, chaturanga. Hands to the floor, left foot back, lower. Up dog, down dog, 5 breaths. So if you want to play with an inversion, play with an inversion. You want to stay in dog, stay in dog. Drop to child's, or maybe drop the elbows with the nose to go to the toes. Twinkle in the feet, dolphin. Two more breaths. We all meet in dog. Walk the hands back to the feet. Find your chair at the rear of your mat. Toe the feet together. Lift the heart, lift the hands, drop the hips. Hands to heart, take a twist to the right. Pause for a breath. Stay for the breath out. Find a little bit more twist. Inhale, reach the hands forward and up. Twist it to the left as you exhale. Settle into the twist and again, take a full breath in. Stay as you exhale. Come through center, reach the hands forward. Stay in it, cactus the arms, half chair pose now. So drop the torso so you're Chest is parallel with the floor. Cactus arms, pull the shoulders together. Don't panic. Okay? You're okay. We got this. Stay breathing for 3 breaths. Fully in. Fully out. Where are you getting lazy here? For the last breath, how can you make this easier without getting lazy? Exhale, fold over the legs. Grab your elbows, be heavy. Inhale, sweep all the way up to the sky, stand tall. Reach tall, hands to heart, pause. Keep the hands at the heart, take a quarter step forward, warrior 3, lift the left leg. Knee to chest, pull the left knee all the way in, give it a squeeze. Take it into a dancer. So you got to turn your grip. Take the left hand out to the side, grab onto the left foot, reach the right hand up, and fold. Let the foot go. Soften into a warrior 3. Whoopsies. Okay, showing off now. Fold to a split. We're going to do a couple Shiva squats. So what that means is we're going to tap the left knee to the outside of the right ankle. So hands to the floor, drop down, tap, shoot it back up. 2 more, drop it down, lift it back up. 1 more time, drop it down, lift it back up. We're going to come all the way down for a twist now. So drop all the way down, drop the shin, sit on your butt, grab the right knee, and hug. So it's possible that that sequence was confusing, right? No, you're right. Twist that way. Twist to the right. So it's possible that sequence was confusing. So if that's the case, sit on the floor, cross the right leg over the left, and then twist half forward to the fishes. A little easy hip stuff now. Look forward. Take the left shin a little bit closer to parallel. Stack the shins for just a beat. Curl the toes. Take the right foot flat in front of the left shin. Take the left foot back. It's going into a standing split, so lean forward, lift the left foot up. I feel like I'm getting crazy
Heavy
today.
splits day.
Heavy splits day. I'm getting a little crazy. We gotta calm it down. Hands to heart, warrior 3. Left foot to meet the right, stand tall, reach the hands high. Exhale, hands together, pause. Still working our way up the mat, take a step forward with the left foot. Lift the right heel, warrior 3. Roll the right hip down. Strong through the leg and strong through the back. So think about reaching the top of your head to hit the wall in front of you. And then knee to chest pose. Pull the right knee all the way in. Strong biceps, heart lifts. And then we turn it into a dancer. So the right hand comes out to the side, catch onto the right foot. So thumb to arch, fingers like shoelaces, left hand up, and then hinge it down.
Got a lot of water.
Warrior 3, let the foot go, hands to heart, lengthen the leg behind you. Standing splits, hands to floor, right foot up. 3 Shiva squats, you know what it is. So tap the outside of your left ankle, ready, go. 1, lift it back up. Give it a tap. Lift the right leg high, try not to get lazy with it. 1 more time, tap, lift it up. Now we pause, drop down, drop the right shin, sit on your fanny, and hug your left leg. And again, we got a little wild there. So if you're lost, sit on the butt, left knee in, twist over the left leg. Now a little hip stuff. So pull the right shin so it's closer to parallel with the short edge of your mat, and then we'll stack the shins on top of each other. Nice and easy, nothing crazy. Maybe it's a little rock. And then left foot flat to the floor, knee up. Pull the right shin in to get it out of the way. Lean forward, lift the right foot all the way up, standing split. Soften the left leg, high lunge to take the right foot all the way back. Lift the hands high. Warrior 2, drop the back heel, arms out to the sides. Flip the left palm, dance it back. Straighten the left leg. Take the hands to the heart. We're gonna fold on a diagonal, right? So it's not a triangle, we're not coming straight down. It's not a forward fold, we're not coming straight through the middle. Take the hands to the heart, and we're reaching towards the diagonal. Reaching this way. You take the hands to the floor, or to your shin, or to your hip. Let your breath work here. And come back up off that diagonal, drop into Warrior 2, bend back into that left knee. We're gonna come all the way into a side plank. So spiral the hands to the floor. We're gonna step the left foot back to stack on the right. So you can either step it back or you can grab the big toe and swing it back. Stay for a breath, nice and easy, fully in. As you breathe out, it's chaturanga, hands to the floor, lower, up dog. It's a nice little like, here we go, and then roll back down dog.
Just kidding.
Look between the thumbs, step the right foot forward, all the way through. High lunge, reach the hands high. Warrior 2, drop the back heel, arms to the sides. Flip the right palm, dance it back. Straighten the right leg, hands to heart. The hips might feel safe here too if you take the hands to the hips for the right thigh. We're folding on the diagonal now. So keep that right leg engaged. The hip's gonna knock out to the side a little bit. The hands come to the floor. You can bend the knee, right? It doesn't have to stay straight. You can even kind of play with bending and straightening if you like. Come back up. Warrior 2. Side plank now. So spiral all the way down. Left hand to the floor. Grab your big toe or just step that right foot back. Side plank. Stabilize. Take a full breath in. Exhale. Chaturanga. Hands to the floor. Lower down. Maybe go. And then pull through up dog. Down dog. Drop to child's pose, take a breath. Let your breath settle. Hands to floor, lift up, sit back on the shins, stand on the shins, tuck the toes for Ustrasana. So Ustrasana is camel pose. The center of your chest is the camel's hump. So tuck the toes if you like. You can keep the laces down if you'd rather. Take the hands up overhead, pull the shoulders together. Stay here as you lift the heart up and fold back. You can take your hands to the hips. It's a nice core workout to keep the hands out to the sides. Or you can take your hands all the way down to the feet like Katie. Wherever you are, take a big breath in and find more length and buoyancy through the heart. Settle your way out nice and easy, hands to heart, drop down, sit on the shins, hands in lap, chin to chest. We'll do one more of those. Stand on the knees. Maybe you take the feet a little bit wider, see what that feels like. Or the knees a little bit wider. If you like, you can take the hands, so you can repeat that same sequence we just did, or you can hook the thumbs, pancake the hands, reach the hands up, biceps by the ears, start to find a heart opener from here. So the hands up is going to create a little bit more leverage, meaning you're going to put a little bit more work into your deep core muscles. So look through your eyebrows, push your hips forward, lift the shoulders up out of the hips. Stay for one more big breath in. Stay for the breath out. And soften down. Hands to floor, all fours. Drop your head like a cannonball, shake it side to side. Lift the hips, downward dog. Notice that now. Notice the back after that work. Lift the right foot high, drive through the heel, point through the toes, and then take the right foot into a lizard. Take the right foot all the way up, drop it down. Drop your back knee, left hand to the center of the mat, roll over on the outside of your right foot here. Can you see me? Yeah. Right hand to right hip. We're gonna walk this lizard all the way to the back of the mat. So you're not gonna see your screen anymore, and that's okay. So take the right foot to the floor, lift the hips, walk it all the way back to the left foot. Lizard lunge to the left foot now. Pause for a beat, and then drop the right knee outside the left foot, right hand to center of mat, and then push the left hip away. Nice and easy. We don't want to crank the hip here. We just kind of want to push a little bit. And come back to the center. Walk it all the way back to where you were facing. Turn all the way to the front. Pigeon. Drop the right shin down. Sit on the hip. So we're going to find some effort in this first. So take the hands out to the sides. Lift the heart up. We're going to curl down from the belly button to the collarbones. So let the belly button go down, curl all the way down, tap the forehead, and then come back up the opposite way so the belly button lifts first, all the way up to the chin, and then down. So create as much fanning and like spiral snaking that you can. Maybe one more time. So this is the core that nobody knows that they need to do. So this is the stuff that we got to work on. Take the hands to the heart if you want to balance. Strong trunk. Hands to the floor. Sit over on your right hip. Take the left leg out to the side. Janu Shirsasana. Softly fold over the left leg. So I mean, we can do crunches all day, right? We can do leg lifts and crunches and bicycle crunches and scissor crunches and crunchy crunches and soft crunches. But all that stuff is like, it's working your rectus abdominis, which is like your slim and sexy abs, but it's not the best investment in your health of your spine and the real core. The hardcore core. The real core. We'll come back up. We're going to come back into that pigeon. So take the right shin where you like it. Lean over on the right hip and swing the left leg back. Come back into your pigeon. Stay here if you want to get a quad stretch. Take the right hand to the center of your mat. Reach back for your left foot. Now stay here in this because you like it, or switch hands. Take the left hand to the floor, reach back with the right hand and find a spinal twist. Let the foot go. Sit back on that right hip. Swing the left leg all the way to the front. Cross the shins, pigeon the left leg forward now. It's a cool transition, right? It's like really basic, but you never think of it. So, set up your hips, set up your back leg, hands to the sides. And so really think each vertebrae is stacks on top of each other. So think about all the way down to your sacrum, right? That's the first one that goes down. And then the heart leads forward. And then the forehead taps down. And then you curl back up from the tail to the belly, to the shoulders, to the head. And then back down. So like create some drama here with it. One more. And lift it up. Stay here or take the hands to the heart. And be calm. Hands to the floor. Sit on the left hip. Stay as long as you want. Swing that right leg in front of you for Janu Sirsasana. A little fold over that right leg. No, you're fine. Come back up. Pigeon that leg. So take the left leg pigeon, swing the right leg back. Set yourself up. We're like walking all over the place here. Left hand to the center. So you can stay here, you can recline, whatever you want to do. We still have like 15 minutes of practice though, so we're not really getting into a recline position just yet. Lift the right leg, reach back with the right hand, find a little quad stretch. Stay with this quad stretch or add the twist by taking the right hand to the floor and reaching back with the left hand. Let the foot go. Hands to the mat with chaturangang. So lift the back leg, shoot the left foot back, lower through a push-up, pull through up dog, pull it back, down dog. We're up, we're down, we're all over the place today. Kind of cool, I like it. Left foot outside the left pinky. Right foot outside the right pinky. I'm gonna move back so the camera can see me, and we drop into a chair. Or a little seat, rather. Hands can come to the heart to find a little bit more opening. And you can't see Katie's lovely yogic squat, but it looks great. Malasana.
Thank you.
Fantastic, Katie.
Thank you.
Stay here. If you want to play with an arm balance, we're going to be here for the next 3 breaths. So I'm going to give you 2 options. Option 1, play with some twists. So taking the left hand to the floor, the right hand up, and then just kind of rotating through that for as long as you want to stay in that. Again, 2 or 3 breaths. If you want to play with a crow pose, take your hands to the floor, wiggle the feet together, take the knees to the outer triceps and squeeze in, or stack them on the triceps and pull the abdomen in. Look through your forehead, grip with the fingers. Whatever choice you made, we're going to meet in downward dog however you want to get there. So maybe you hop into your crow, and then you shoot back to chaturanga. Pull through up dog, roll back, downward dog. Walk the hands to the back of the mat. Gorilla pose, toe heel the feet apart. Take the toes all the way to the wrist crease. Chaturangas are done. Take a sway. Dig the toes in, it'll give you more through the shoulders. Just nice like stretching through the ligaments in the shoulders feels nice.
toe heel the feet together. One more balancing sequence before we end up on the back. So inhale, reach your hands up for the sky. Eagle pose, right arm underneath the left. Give it a squeeze. Drop your hips down, right leg over. Keep the arms bound, unwrap the legs, shoot the right leg forward. Stay soft in the left leg and kick through the right heel. We're gonna take that right foot all the way down, lift the left leg into a warrior three. So soften the right knee until the heel taps, lean up and over, lifting the left foot. So reach the palms forward to find more stretch in the shoulder. Lift yourself back up. Can you cross the left leg over, which is the opposite in eagle here, and then break the arms open. Now we're gonna take the left arm under, wrap. So that should feel a little bit different now. And if you didn't catch it, it's probably because I cued it wrong. Squeeze the arms. Should be standing on your right foot now. So keep the arms wrapped, unwrap the legs, kick through the left heel. Soft through the right knee, so avoid locking the joint. Stay strong. And then bend that right knee until you can tap the left heel to the floor, warrior three. Keep the arms wrapped as you lean up and over. Take a big breath in as you reach the fingers forward. Breathe out, forward fold, everything together. Bend the knees deeply, drop all the way down to your fanny. Knees to chest. Oh boy. Rock side to side. That was fun. I got wild. Take the feet as wide as the mat. You probably don't have a neighbor, but I do. So I'm gonna move a little bit. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Take the arms out to a capital T. We're gonna knock the knees left and right.
I don't have any room.
I know, it just looks ridiculous now. If you guys can see the video,
Hello.
don't sit up to look at the video. Enjoy your practice. But if you do,
Just know it looks weird.
you're gonna see a couple of weirdos. Let the knees stay to the left. So here's a couple of options. Kick your right glute with the right heel. So pull that right foot with the right hand up so that the laces come to the floor and the heel comes to the glute. If that's too much from your knee, don't do it. If you want more through the hip flexor, take the left heel and hook it over the thigh to gently coax the hip down, or the knee down. Lift the right hip up. Take your left hand to your belly and take the right hand up and over. Look through your right armpit. Now if you like, and you want to work digestion here, you can take your left hand to the right side of your belly button and just kind of draw up from the pubic bone to the ribs. So you're sort of massaging your digestive process here. Come out nice and easy. So keep the legs the way they are. Take the hands to the sides. Unhook the left foot. Take the right hand to help the right foot away, and then knock it left and right a couple times. It's a nice side stretch, right? It's one of my favorites. Let the knees follow the right now. So again, you know your options. Keep the legs like squares, and then just hook the right foot over. That's cool. Or reach down for your left foot, pull that joker in so that the laces come down. And then if you want to add more from there, hook the right foot over the left calf, thigh. And if you're still looking to add on, take the hip up and reach the left arm long towards like where your head's pointing. Now we started the digestive circle on the right side, so we're gonna move from the right ribs over to the left ribs and then pull down to the pubic bone. So again, right ribs, pushing it over to the left, and then pushing it down. So if you're having any digestive problems, this pose isn't really designed for that, but I noticed in my practice that it sort of exposes the abdomen and kind of stretches out the front side of the body. So it's just an opportunity. Unbuild it. So grab onto the left ankle, unhook the right foot, coax the left foot back so the foot's flat, knock the knees a couple times. And then a nice little easy figure four here. So take the right shin over the left thigh. If you want pigeon, we're not really going to be here long, but if you want to lift the legs up, grab onto the left shin and pull in. I kind of like this here after all that spinal stuff instead of pigeon, because we're supported by the mat here. So let the whole spine kind of lay out and pull the knees in. Another twist here if you like it. Take the right foot over to the side. Take the left hand to the right thigh. Look to the right thumb. And come back to the middle. Happy baby in between, so grab the big toes. Shoot the heels out. Pull the knees to the outside of the ribs. Lay the whole spine out. So if your tail starts curving up, try to drop the tail down to the floor. Let the feet go, partial recline position. So feet down, knees up, left knee in, figure forward over. So depending on what your knees and hips feel like, you can just kind of gently push that left thigh away if you like. Or you can thread through, grab onto the right shin or the right hamstring, and pull in. Stay here, or if you want a little twist, let the left foot fall over to the right. Right hand pushes a little bit on the left thigh. Left arm out to the side, look at your thumb. Come back through the center. One more happy baby. And then let the feet go. We're gonna find a bridge. It'll be our last pose. I'm not gonna teach shoulder stand, but if you know it, you can do it. If you want to do wheel, you can do it, but I'm not going to teach it because I can't see you guys, and I don't want to do anything that I can't help coach you through. So bridge is what I'm going to teach, but you do whatever you want to do. Just lift the hips, nice and easy. So you can interlace the fingers like you see Katie doing, grabbing the hands underneath the back. Depending on the length of your forearms and the height of your hips, I kind of like to take the heels of my hands to my sacrum, my thumbs parallel with the spine, my fingers wrapping around the love handles to kind of find a self-supported bridge. Keep looking at the sky. So if you need to see what the hell we're doing, come out of it instead of turning your head to look at the computer. And then you can even kind of gently rock the sacrum forward and backwards. If I get a bit of traction in the low spine, compression in the low spine, kind of play with that. So this can be intense in the wrist, so come out whenever you're ready. By pushing the feet down, lifting the hips up, and from neck to tail, we drop our way back. Hug the knees into the chest. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, Shavasana. Hands to the sides, feet to the fall out. relaxation. And once you get there, take a big full breath in. And then slowly breathe it out. And so this is where we're going to leave you guys. But this 5 minutes, Shavasana is here for you. So just because I'm leaving doesn't mean that you should skip it. As we all continue to transform our relationship with time, this is one of those small segments of our lives where there is absolutely nothing. So take that 5 minutes.